education never mentions children. No, Bernard. It was to get rid of class distinction in the teaching profession. Improve the living standard of teachers, not the educational standard of children. Bring the NUT teachers in the primary and the secondary moderns up to the salary level of their rivals in the National Association of Schoolmasters and the grammar schools.
But the department...
Bernard, when there is a Labour government, the Education Department says that comprehensives abolish the class system. And when there's a Tory government, they say that it's the cheapest way of providing mass education. To Labour, we explain that selective education is divisive, and to the Tories, we explain that it is expensive.
Margaret School Widnes on his northwestern tour. The school has set up its own little manufacturing business where the children make a variety of goods in the school carpentry shop for sale in the local community. The children do their own sales and marketing and use the experience they gain from the enterprise as a basis for their...
Teachers are the professionals. Parents are the worst people to bring up children. There are no qualifications, no training. You don't expect untrained teachers to teach. The same should apply to parents.
You mean before people have children they should be trained?
No, that's no problem. They've all been trained to have kids. Sex education classes have been standard for some years now.
I see. Well, perhaps we could do better. Before people are allowed to have children, we should make them sit exams, written and practical. Or perhaps both. And then they could be issued with breeding licenses.
For education.
There's not much legislation, surely. Environment could do that. They deal with other local authority matters.
Prime Minister, you can't be serious. Who would assess forward planning and staffing variations? Variations in pupil population, density of schooling required in urban and rural areas. Who would make sure that everything ran properly?
2,500 private schools seem to solve these planning problems every day of the week, Humphrey, without any help from the DES. They simply respond to changing circumstances, supply and demand. It's easy.
Who would plan for the future?
Are you saying that education in Britain today...
It's Bernard.
Well, it's not important, but it's urgent.
Come along, what is it?
Well, you know that enterprise school the Prime Minister visited in Widnes?
Yes.
When they gave him that stool?
The stool, yes.
Well, it's just come to light that the wood they were using in the carpentry shop was stolen.
Bernard, this is hardly... Stolen?
Yes, it was government property stolen from a YTS workshop from pupils that were working there last year.
How shocking.
Well, it's been referred to the DES from employment because the theft came to light at a school. They don't know whether to prosecute. I'm sorry to bother you with this minor matter.
The battle of the DES.
The DES will be very upset, Prime Minister.
What does it matter, since they'd have ceased to exist?
Well, the process will take a year or two. They will fight tooth and nail.
So what? What can they do to me?
They're a formidable department.
I am a formidable Prime Minister.
Indeed you are, Prime Minister, but you might still need their cooperation.
Cooperation? From the Department of Education? Don't make me laugh.
Fine. I'll tell them to go ahead with the prosecution, then.
Prosecution? What prosecution?
Oh, it's hardly worth bothering you with, Prime Minister, but that enterprise school where you were televised